How often do you put yourself first? No, really, think about it. In a world that often values productivity over personal well-being, it's easy to forget the importance of prioritizing your own needs. We're here to remind you that self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity. You might have heard people say that self-care is selfish or indulgent, but that's a myth. The reality is, prioritizing your own well-being is crucial for maintaining good mental and physical health. It's about understanding your needs, setting boundaries, and making time for activities that nourish your soul. Self-care is about giving the world the best of you, not what's left of you. It's about showing up for yourself in the same way you show up for others. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of care, love, and respect, just as much as anyone else. The time to start putting yourself first is now, and it's easier than you might think. Recognizing your needs is the first step to putting yourself first. Now let's dive a little deeper into this. What does it mean to understand your needs? We all have needs, both physical and emotional. Our physical needs are often the easiest to identify. You know when you're hungry or tired or when you need to move your body. But our emotional needs can be a bit trickier to pin down. These might include the need for peace, love, acceptance, or validation. Understanding your needs is crucial. It's about developing self-awareness, about truly getting to know yourself. It's about listening to your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul. It's about paying attention to what makes you feel good, what drains you, what excites you, and what stresses you out. But how do you become more self-aware? Well, one way is through introspection. This is the process of looking inward, of examining your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. It's about reflecting on your experiences and asking yourself why you reacted a certain way, or why you felt a certain emotion. Introspection can be a powerful tool for understanding your needs, but it's not always easy. It requires honesty, openness, and a willingness to face your fears and vulnerabilities. Another way to become more self-aware is to recognize the signals of stress or burnout. These signals might include feeling overwhelmed, tired, irritable, or anxious. They might also include physical symptoms like headaches, stomach aches, or trouble sleeping. If you notice these signals, it's your body's way of telling you that something needs to change. It's your body's way of saying, hey, I need some attention here. Every day, take some time for self-reflection. Ask yourself, what do I need right now? Listen to what your body and your emotions are telling you. And then, most importantly, give yourself permission to meet those needs. Remember, you are important. Your needs are important. And recognizing them is the first step to living a happier, healthier life. Your needs are important, and recognizing them is the first step to living a happier, healthier life. A scene script. Setting boundaries is not about shutting people out. It's about respecting your well-being. Now, let's delve into the significance of setting healthy boundaries, both with others and ourselves. Boundaries are our personal lines in the sand, the rules we set to define how we allow others to treat us. They are essential for maintaining balance, self-respect, and mental well-being. Just imagine a life where you're constantly overworked, underappreciated, and emotionally drained. Does it seem appealing? Absolutely not. That's why setting boundaries is so crucial. It prevents us from falling into this pitfall, helping us to live a more fulfilled, happier life. So how do we set these boundaries? Well, it's all about communication, respect, and consistency. First, identify your limits. Know what you can tolerate and accept and what makes you feel uncomfortable or stressed. These feelings help us identify what our limits are. Once you've identified your limits, it's time to communicate them clearly. Be direct. You don't have to make excuses or justify your feelings. Let others know where your boundaries are. Remember, it's not about them. It's about you and your well-being. Next, let's talk about respect. Respect your own boundaries and others will follow suit. Show them that you mean what you say. It's okay to say no when something crosses your line. It's okay to step away from situations or people who don't respect your limits. Lastly, be consistent. Maintain your boundaries over time. Consistency sends a message to others that your boundaries are not temporary but a part of who you are. Now, setting boundaries can be challenging. You might fear conflict or rejection, but remember, those who truly care about you will respect your boundaries. They'll understand that it's not about pushing them away, but about taking care of yourself. So don't be afraid to put yourself first. It's not selfish, it's essential. Stand your ground, respect your well-being, and let others know where your line is drawn. Boundaries are a form of self-care. They protect your energy and create space for your needs. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Remember, we're not talking about indulgent spa days or expensive shopping trips. No, self-care is about nurturing your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. So let's break it down. Physical self-care could be as simple as a brisk walk in the park, or nourishing your body with a healthy meal. Emotional self-care might involve journaling your thoughts or calling up a friend when you're feeling low. And mental self-care? It might look like reading a book, meditating, or even just watching your favorite movie. The key here is to find practices you genuinely enjoy, so they don't feel like chores. Love dancing? Turn up your favorite song and have a mini dance party. Enjoy cooking? Try a new recipe. It doesn't have to be grand, it just has to be for you. Make time for yourself every day, even if it's just a few minutes. You deserve it. Putting yourself first isn't selfish. It's necessary for your well-being. Let's take a moment to reflect on the key takeaways from our journey today. We started off by understanding the power of prioritizing you. It's about recognizing your own needs and not being afraid to put them first. You are important, and your needs matter. Then, we dove into setting boundaries. It's about standing up for yourself and making sure others respect your time, your space, and your energy. Boundaries are not walls, they're guidelines for how you allow others to treat you. Lastly, we discussed the importance of making time for self-care. Whether it's a 5-minute meditation, a quick workout, or simply enjoying a cup of tea, these moments of self-care can replenish your energy and help you show up as your best self. It's okay to put yourself first. You deserve it. So start today, incorporate these practices into your life, and watch how things change. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first, and everything else will fall into place.